Greetings. My name is Adam Turpin, and today I am here to talk to you about Sibelius notation software from Avid Technologies. Over the course of this presentation, I will be explaining the background of Avid and Sibelius, what the Sibelius program is used for and who is using it, discussing investor information, and explaining why this is a worthy business venture. Sibelius was founded by brothers Jonathan and Ben Finn. When they were in high school, there was no such thing as they put it, a word processor, but for music. After much careful research, and with contributions from both musicians and computer developers, they created their program Sibelius. They called it Sibelius after Finnish composer Jean Sibelius. They felt that this title exuded a tone that was both traditional and modern. By the time their program was being distributed in 1993, it only worked on Acorn computers, which were native to Great Britain. This was about to change in the late 1990s. The Finn brothers and their 5 co-workers went to a trade show in Anaheim, California in 1998 in hopes of expanding their program to a wider audience. It caught the attention of developers and was quickly put into production for Windows and Mac. This allowed the program to expand to a worldwide audience and increase in popularity. It's interesting to note that one of the first big-name composers to use Sibelius was Oscar-nominated composer Lalo Schifrin, the original composer of the theme for Mission Impossible. In 2005, the Finn brothers were awarded the Queen's Award for Enterprise. Not long afterwards, the brothers had realized that they had taken their program as far as they could on their own. In 2006, after much consideration of potential companies, they sold their program to Avid Technologies for $23 million. Avid Technologies was founded in 1987 by Bill Warner. Avid Technologies is an American technology and multimedia company. They specialize in nonlinear editing systems, video and audio editing software, and music composition software. The technology developed by Avid Technologies is often used by the film industry, television industry, and has even been used in the production of commercials. While this presentation will be diving further into Sibelius, it is important to note that Media Composer, a video editing application, is their flagship product. In addition to Sibelius's reputation for excellence in the field of music composition, it's also widely considered for its educational qualities as well. It is an excellent tool to teach music composition and notation to students. It is filled with ready-to-use lessons and activities for any classroom environment. It also offers classroom control to track student progress. With the introduction of Sibelius on iPad, teaching student composition has only become easier. On a personal note, I would like to include that I have recently downloaded Sibelius for iPad, and I was blown away right from the start. With little to no introduction on how to use the software, I found myself composing music within minutes of downloading the software. It's an easy-to-use interface that allows teachers to spend more time on the aesthetics of teaching music composition and less time having to instruct the students on how to actually use the software in general. In classrooms that do not offer a digital alternative for their students, the program comes with over 1,700 worksheets, lessons, quizzes, and exercises for students in classrooms at any age or skill level. As of their last publicly available annual report, which came out in 2022, Avid Technologies reported a strong performance and good momentum heading into 2022. They saw a growth of 13.7% with contributions from all businesses and project areas from all over the world. They were able to provide all of their signature products and services, including Sibelius, with a net income per common share of 89 cents and a net cash income of $62.5 million. Also, during 2021, when most companies were still trying to come back from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, Avid was able to repurchase $25.1 million worth of shares. As you can see from this graph illustrating a 5-year comparison in the market, Avid Technology began on par with the NASDAQ Composite in 2016. Over the past 5 years, NASDAQ has seen a modest growth, while Avid Technologies has seen their stock increase at an extreme pace. Again, this is most likely due, in fact, to the COVID-19 pandemic, which kept most people at home on their computers. But even so, this goes to demonstrate that this software is useful, valuable, reliable, and being heralded by a company that has the future in mind. This is the stock repurchase data from the last 3 months of 2021. In September 2021, the board of directors was able to approve the repurchase of $115 million of outstanding shares. It should also be noted that the net income at the end of 2021 was incredibly high, especially when compared to past years, an increase of 10.1%, whereas the previous year only saw an increase of 3.1%. There are many competitors out there competing with Sibelius. Some of the more reputable ones include GarageBand, Logic Pro, Finale, and Audacity. While programs such as Logic Pro and GarageBand offer a wonderful experience for music education, they present something completely different from what Sibelius offers. Finale is probably seen as the most viable substitution for Sibelius. Having tried both of these programs over the years, both in and out of the classroom, Sibelius offers an easier-to-learn user interface and offers more variety in terms of notation techniques and instrumentation. Sibelius offers a reasonable subscription of only $30 a year for their educational services and allows you to manage everything through one server. This is a huge difference between Finale music notation software, which offers similar features but at the much higher price of $99 for a year. Personally, I have been using Sibelius for over 10 years. I have been back and forth between other notation software options, both free and paid. All through my own personal experience, I have found Sibelius to be the most versatile, the most flexible, and it offers the most options of all other interfaces available today. It's easy to use, quick to pick up, and while it's a professionally used program widely endorsed by industry insiders and professional musicians, it is not at all intimidating or pretentious. It's a friendly program that offers easy-to-access help and support. It's a program that I personally recommend and endorse. This concludes my presentation about Avid Technology and their Sibelius Notation program. Thank you for your time and consideration, and thank you for viewing my presentation.